Yeah, are you okay?
How are you?
I'm good. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I apologize. I'll tell everybody what we were doing. So earlier, Haley had done like some videos, and there was some people saying, I don't want to get this wrong, but saying that I was laughing at Joe Ward's mental,
Yeah.
no, not his mental health. What was it? Like his past.
I no, I think it was when she was saying that he needs to take his medication and stuff like that.
Oh,
They were
yes.
saying that you were kind of encouraging her abusing a SA victim.
Yeah, so there was a bunch of people on there saying that I was on there laughing at what she was saying, and I was trying to tell them in the comments like defend myself, and I was saying I wasn't laughing at what she's saying.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at her, like she was on this big like rant, and I was just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, like laughing, and I think it came across awful. Like it looked like, especially just that clip, it looked like I was literally like laughing along with her
Yeah.
at this man, but
I
yeah, it
think
was
it's
not
really
good.
hard because people are mad at you because you're not being aggressive enough to her, but you need to be able to speak to her. And then if you were aggressive, people would say you were treating her inhumanely, so you can't win. And
Right.
when someone says something shocking, it's human nature to kind of just like laugh. You don't know what to do,
Yeah.
and you don't know Joe Ward, you don't know his story. So to judge you on that one clip just seemed really unfair to me. I watched it and I didn't think you did anything wrong. I think you just looked uncomfortable at what she was saying. She
Thank
when
you.
she's on her live, she's ranting and raving. It's funny because it's just like you don't really know where she's going with what, and it's just kind of
Yeah.
like. And then she was like dressed as a cow, and you were like, "What do you mean?"
Oh my God.
like,
And the
yeah.
whole, so I don't follow him. I don't know if you follow him, but does he wear that in all of his videos? Because I've seen two now and he had it on both times.
I've only seen the same amount as you probably because I didn't
Okay.
know really who he was until I started looking into it, and I
Same.
have seen he was dressed as a cow in, but they're like I don't know what they're called, like oodle or
I think
oddles or
it's an
something. They're
Udi.
like oodie. There you go.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. So and I had started laughing because when she first joined, she said something about his clothing, and I was like, oh geez. And then one of the first comments that came up was this person and said something like, what the hell's with this coyote or something like that. And so I started laughing and I said, oh my God, somebody just asked the question because she had
Yeah,
just made fun of it. So then I was laughing and trying to explain to her that it was an Udi, but the whole thing I think just looked
yeah.
bad. And then people kind of took like clips of it and it was awful. I felt terrible that people were
Mm.
thinking I was laughing at someone's mental health.
It's hard on here because people can read things however they want. And when you take one clip of like a whole interview, and especially it's not scripted, so you don't know what she's going to say. You don't
Yeah.
know the backstory of who he is. Otherwise, you'd have gone into it more serious. So you look at it afterwards, and yeah, you could be. You said yourself like, oh, I felt really uncomfortable afterwards because And then people were saying, but you're supposed to be a teacher, and it's like, hang on a minute, that's so unfair. Like, what were
Yeah.
you supposed to do? Like, you didn't know even what the clip was about.
And
So I
literally,
think
like
you did.
the whole time, like I honestly can't get a word in edgewise. Like Fia loves to chat, and when she gets going, like I almost have to yell to speak. So I just like nod my head and like yeah, okay, and
Yeah,
listen. And because I mean, what she's saying is important as well. Because hopefully you can pull out some information from
yeah,
that. And like in
yeah,
my first live that I had, like it wasn't very far in it. I think it was like 25 minutes in when she admitted that Julia was Julia and that she was her mom's daughter. So I
I
was like,
saw.
oh, like that. So I just learned to be quiet and just let her say what she wanted to say so we can kind of figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I think you did really well because you got a lot of information out there, and I think it was 3 hours long. I could see by the end of the like second hour, you looked so tired, and you were kind of like you'd ask her a question, and she'd be like, and then this happened, then my husband, and you're like, but then people wanted you to get the information, and then people were like, why is she not staying asking this? And it's like, how can she keep up with the comments? You've got Fia, she's trying to take it all in. You've got a million comments. Some are being nice, some are being horrible.
Yeah.
Some are like put someone else in the book, and it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's really overwhelming when you're in that situation.
Yeah, it is. And the other thing that people don't understand is like I'm new on here as well. And so are you. You said you've been on here,
Yeah,
did you say 8 weeks?
8 weeks. Yeah,
Like that's crazy. I started posting in the summer, but not really much, just jokes and things. And then
yeah,
I don't know how to do lives properly. So down at the bottom, I can only see one line, which I'm not reading
yeah,
when I'm talking to people. So I can't see like when people were asking questions and they were getting mad that they thought ignoring them. I'm
yeah.
like, I can't see it. Like it's just one little kind of line on my phone. And yeah, so I
Yeah.
think people were
Especially
just
when
getting
someone
upset.
when people talk as much as fear and you're trying to take it in to like know the next question, like, and then if you start adding what people are saying in the comments, you're going to throw her off even more, which is hard to keep her on point anyway.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
just feels like a big mess. So I just think people had so many different things to say to Fia, but and people wanted me to interview her because they're like, you'll get straight to the point, you'll get the information, but you can only do the best with what you're given, and I can't ask serious questions to someone who's answering everything other than what I'm saying either. So
Right.
it's a hard situation to be in, and that's why she won't interview with me because of my views are so extreme against her. Um, why would she put herself in that situation? I completely get why
I'm
she wouldn't.
surprised she's going to talk with do you know Chris from News with Chris?
Yeah,
So Chris
yeah,
said that she's reached out and well he's reached out and she's agreed to an
yeah.
interview I think tomorrow. But he's got like pretty harsh, not harsh views. He's got like strong views on it as well. Like I wouldn't say he's neutral. Like he believes
Yeah,
what he believes and he wants to ask her and question her. And so I was surprised that she agreed to that too. But it'll be nice
I
to
don't think
have that.
I don't think she'll show up. I don't think
You
she
don't think
will.
she will? I don't. She hasn't been on social really today at all.
She agreed. She was supposed to do an interview with Chris the other day, and then today as well, and she hasn't.
Oh,
And Maz, who is like our English version of you, very much impartial, very much does like a little bit of like everything, kind of bit of entertainment. She loves Johnny Depp. That's where she started doing the Johnny Depp trial, I think.
okay.
She had Thea was supposed to come on live with her twice the other day, and she didn't show up.
Oh,
So
with Maz?
yeah, she was supposed to go on with Maz, but she never showed up, and then she just didn't contact her
Oh.
back at the time or anything. So
I think
yeah.
she might be banned right now. Do you know how the banning works on TikTok lives?
Yeah, it's normally if you get a ban once, it's like for a couple of days, I think, and then I think you get a week. But I haven't been banned,
Okay.
so I don't exactly know.
Yeah, I think she got banned last night when she was talking to me, and I don't know if it's from swearing or people reporting her. Like I'm not sure, but I think she
I
got
think
kicked
someone
off.
told me it was swearing, but I don't know what it was for.
Yeah.
I think
So
a lot of
Haley,
people have been
I
massively
have to tell
talking.
you how much I appreciate your posts. So anytime that there's anything suspect, you dig into that. Like I feel like you're like my girl. Like that's what I love to do is like dig in and find out what's going on. And I think you do that. Like you get right in there and like with the apps, like how did you find those?
Well, I get I've got brilliant followers and people who've like supported me since day one. So someone might message me like a tip and say like, "Have you seen this?" And then I'll like go and have a look. And then with I've got a criminology degree, so like literally I'll literally look
Uh,
at things from the point of view of like, right, we'll do this, we'll go and look at that. And I someone said the apps weren't real or they didn't make I know Fia told you that they weren't for money. So then I posted the new video today where I went through the whole process, including put my credit card information in. Um
did the
and
app
someone was
work
like,
completely through for you?
yeah,
Because so when I asked her and I sent her the message, so I had one of my followers send me like your video and I said, "Is this true? Do you have apps for Julia?" And then she said, "I want to do a live." So we went on and she admitted it. She said, "It's my husband's app, whatever." And she said, "But they're not even working right now because Julia can't run them. And, you know, she's not in the right frame of mind." And she said, they're not asking for any money. They're free to download. And I said, "Well, Haley shared like an actual screenshot and it's like $1 for a text or
yeah.
whatever it was." And she said, no, like she continued to say no.
No, it's $1 for a text or it's £50 from I think it's it says a meeting with Julia, but I don't know if that's in person, Skype or what it is.
Okay.
And I on my new video I put on yesterday, it shows me downloading the app, going into the app, and then going into the shop. I click on the £50 one, I click on go through to cart, I click on put in my credit card information, and I just stop short because obviously I'm not going to pay
So
for
it's
any time with
working. He
Julia.
says they're not active, but they must be. I wonder if anybody's gone on and paid, let me know. I wonder if it's like a
Yeah,
bot that sends you a message or something.
that's what I'm looking into at the moment. I'm trying to reach out and find out if anyone has paid because there is people on there that have paid for text, but they all the same name. So I think it's probably a
Oh,
bot doing that to try and get people to do it, like they are
okay.
talking to Julia. But a lot of the more recent posts are still pictures on the app of Julia next to Madeline McCann, and it's only been a couple of days since they've been on. So it's like the first thing you should do is go in there and remove all the pictures of Madeline McCann.
Yes.
That's my whole fight has been from the
Yeah.
beginning. It's not against Julia. It's not against Fia. It's against them taking over Madeline's legacy when they knew from
Yes.
day one that she wasn't.
Yeah, I agree. And when it came up on Google with Julia's picture on there, I know it was our
Mm.
fault. I know it's our fault for searching the names together, but that was awful. And someone said that
It's
it's
still
it's just grayed out now, like Maddie's picture's not back
yeah,
yet. Like that's so
Well,
sad.
we've been reporting everything kind of to Operation Grange, the Mali team. We spoke to
Okay.
them like we spoke. I can't say exactly what was said today because obviously we've been asked not to say it, but we
Yeah.
did kind of say that now Fia's kind of saying, well, actually, I kind of influenced the extra funding coming into the case, and then within a couple of hours that picture had gone grey. So I don't know whether they've taken in some of what we said, but we just
Oh,
hope Madeline is back up in the next 24 hours and replaces where she should be.
yeah. I agree. I think that's awful. That like awful.
I do.
Yeah. It was pretty surprising when it came up.
The thing today about her, the radar interview where she had said about her not being Madeline, the DNA saying that she was Polish, and then she went on to say, but at least we brought, spotlight to the Madeline case. And I thought, how dare you? You've brought nothing to the Madeline case. You've taken it away. Madeline could be out there somewhere, we don't know, and she might not come forward because of what you've done with this circus. It's
Do
just
you,
that's
do
what's
you believe she's
heartbreaking.
alive?
Personally, no,
Oh, really? I
no,
want to so bad.
I don't think Madeline made it past the age of 3, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, do you think I don't know if this is too personal, but do you think it was the parents?
no.
Okay. Because I
I
find
think
a lot of people that watched whatever this documentary is, not the Netflix one, there's another one,
yeah, I've
believe
seen it.
that you've seen it, did you
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
Do you,
I,
and did you think that from that it's leading to that it's the parents?
yeah, I think there's one problem with what happened to Madeline and the parents. The fact that they chose to leave her in the hotel room where they went to eat. People are stuck on that.
Yeah.
People are stuck on the fact, and people forget that no parent is perfect. Now,
Right.
I've made decisions with my daughters where, on reflection, I thought, is that the best thing?
Yes.
Um, and you go on holiday and you literally feel like you're untouchable, you're having the best time of your life, you don't have work, and you sat there, you never in your million miles think something bad's going to happen. And
No.
I
Yeah.
think they've paid the price every day for 16 years.
I
It
agree.
must eat you alive.
I agree.
um
I don't think it was them at all.
and I think the Portugal police were against them from day one, and because they thought the parents had done it, they weren't really looking for Madeline, they were looking to get like the evidence against the parents.
Right.
And the parents were advised by people they knew in government and stuff and newspapers to do certain interviews and not cry, not come across as overly emotional. And that's people look at them and go, look how stoic they are. But if they'd been over emotional, people would be
Uh,
going, they're guilty, they feel guilty.
yeah. Oh, they're
So
fake. They're whatever. Yeah. You can't, oh, sorry. You can't win with any of that. And I feel like with them leaving them. So, and I know I shared this the other day on here, but my parents would have done that in a second. Like we've gone on so many vacations where all the kids are asleep, like in our trailers, and my parents
yeah,
are around the bonfire. They're all like having fun, having supper, whatever. Like, and it sounds like this resort was similar. Like it sounds like where they were seated was just yards away, and they kept checking all the rooms. And
yeah,
when would you ever think someone's climbing in a window of your resort? Like it's awful.
yeah. I do think when I was about 6 years old, I lived on like a housing estate kind of thing, like quite like rough area. And I would go out at 6. This was I would go out at like 9 o'clock in the morning and come back at 5, and I'd be in people's houses. I'd be out in the neighborhood.
Yes.
Like I don't think my mum knew where I was, and I think
Yeah.
but we were just taken to be safe. And these days, I would never. If my kids go to a friend, my 15-year-old goes to a friend's house for half an hour, I'm like, let me phone the parents. Where are you? Where are you going? Where is it? I
Same.
will let
Yeah.
them.
I know.
But
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if times have changed that much or if we've gotten more paranoid, but like
I
it's
think
totally different with how we raise our children.
I think having more media and having the internet, we're just more aware of what's happening out there.
Maybe
And
that's what it is.
I do think like before that, they had newspapers. You weren't going to put certain details in like a family newspaper. You didn't really hear it. And now we're aware, and the internet has given the paedophiles a playground kind of thing. So you're getting more and more kind of things coming up. But
Yeah.
I do think people get really stuck on the fact. And then there's the dog evidence that they say the dogs picked up on Madeline's scent in a car that the
I
parents.
don't know that story. I don't remember
So
hearing that.
So the main evidence that the British public believed the parents did it was they had 2 sniffer dogs, a cadaver dog that smells dead bodies, and a blood dog that picks up blood.
Okay.
They found Maddie's blood behind the sofa in the resort, and both the dogs highlighted to the boot of the car of the McCanns. but the car
Okay.
had been hired 3 weeks after Maddie went missing. So people are saying that Madeline was kept somewhere
Oh,
and
gee.
then transported 3 weeks later. But the Portugal police say 100% it's Madeline's DNA, but they've never been arrested. So people are saying the Portugal police, sorry, were corrupt and they planted the evidence there. So I just think if there was
Oh,
enough evidence, they would be in prison. That's what I think.
okay. I'd heard people mention that story before, but I hadn't heard it.
I've got on my profile, I've got a video about the sniffer dogs and the sniffer dog evidence, and then I've
Oh, do
got a
you?
video of the actual sniffer dogs alerting to these stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go check it out. And I haven't seen the documentary yet either. The one that was I think it was released in the UK, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got I've been doing a deep dive for the last couple of weeks, and some days I would wake up and tell you it was the parents, and some days I'll wake up and say it can't be. It's just
Yeah.
there's so much evidence for. And then I'm looking into Christian Bruckner at the moment, and he is a real sick individual, and he had done this thing before countless times. He's around lots of places where missing children on holiday have gone missing.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, and his MO was to burglarize resorts and hotels and apartments, and I honestly think he broke in to do it and stumbled across Maddie. So
Is he the man that they're going to be questioning?
yeah, he's the man in prison at the moment for R on a 72-year-old lady.
Okay. Oh, that's awful. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, he is he's one of those people that doesn't have a victim profile. He, as long as they're weaker and vulnerable, whether it's a really old lady, a young boy, or a young, he doesn't care. He's got no preference.
Somebody just said, and he previously worked there. Is that? Oh, what? Okay. Do you know what the Red Shoe Club is? Because I hear that
Yeah,
all the time, but I haven't looked into that either.
the Red Shoe Club are basically the Freemasons. Um, it's basically kind of like a Weinstein kind of group. Like it's they're called the Red Shoe Club because people believe they have the blood of children in the heels of their shoes.
Oh my God, really?
It's a very conspiracy kind of
Okay.
thing.
It's
And
not
it's
proven. It's like just theory that people come up with.
yeah, they say Jerry McCann is part of it, but the photos to me look photoshopped, and I don't think he
Oh,
is. And I think it's one of those subjects as well that if you do videos about it, your TikTok account will instantly be banned, and it's very
oh,
dangerous because if it's true, the people involved are people from the Pope to police to the Met Police. It's not worth looking into, and it's I've got children, so I just won't touch on it.
oh yeah. Well, a bunch of people
Mm.
had posted, and I thought I'm not even looking into it. It's conspiracy theory, but I thought, oh, I'll just find out what it is anyway. Oh,
Yeah, and
everybody's posting theories now. There's a photo of young Jerry McCann next to. I don't even know who the Pedestro brothers are.
Podesta brothers are two of the main suspects in the Madeleine McCann case. They have been ruled out, but at the time they were.
Oh,
They're
oh, from the beginning.
yeah, they're part of like a big child ring, if you get what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's true about the. Oh, geez, that photo is photoshopped. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
they just said too. Oh,
um, it's just I find a lot of people when you're dealing with crime cases and you're dealing with things like children and stuff like that, they're just so quick to get away. It must be the Red Shoes Club. And as soon as I started looking into like, oh, they had the blood of children in their shoes and stuff, I just thought it was a bit far fetched for me.
yeah, yeah. Somebody just said, what mistake, the fact that the parents left their kids alone. See, I think a lot of people can't get past that.
They never can. It's just on every video I post, you get a million people going, well, no matter what happened to her, they deserved it. And it's like, hang on a minute, you get parents do way worse things. We stay in relationships for too long that aren't particularly
Yeah,
healthy. We make the wrong choices. We send them to the wrong school. We might make up and let them go to a party and something happens to them. We live with it for the rest of our lives.
yeah,
I just don't. It makes them. No, and what about Madeline? She was the victim. No matter what her parents did, she suffered. So I just don't see how we can just write it off like that.
yeah. Someone just said, "Is it true that the DNA is not Madeline?" Yeah, it's official that the DNA is back, and it's I I want to say she's 100% Polish, but you can't be 100% Polish, so I'm not exactly sure what that
She was
statement was.
she was Polish, Lithuanian, and Russian, but only in small amounts.
Okay, so the majority is Polish or was
Yeah,
Polish.
which I think Thea said she's almost 100% Polish.
Yeah, which would mean I think that her mother is her mother, and she's not Madeline. So
I found it really confusing because obviously yesterday she was telling you the DNA wasn't back, and then all of a sudden, and she, the day before that she was talking about we now think that Peter Ney might be the dad, and then all of a sudden actually the DNA is back and it hasn't got any German in it at all, so he couldn't possibly be. So I'm not really sure.
Oh, Peter Ney. I forgot Peter Ney was German. That's
Yeah,
right. So that eliminates him.
yeah. So we were doing some investigating today, and she put a picture out the other day on her story that had Peter Ney,
I
and then it
saw
had
that.
Peter Ney as a young man.
Yeah.
But we've actually found the man from that photo who is also called Peter Ney and is alive and that age now. So she's exposed him online,
Oh,
and his wife has now seen it. So we've spoke to him and he's been like, "What do I need to do about this?" And we're like, "Well, she's kind of insinuating you're part of a essay ring." So
oh
he's
my
going to do what he can with that. But she said someone sent it to her, so she put it up there and said, "We think this is him when he was younger, and he looks exactly like Martin Ney, but it's actually a man called Peter Ney who's nothing to do with it, who's got a family and a career, who she's now put out there on her story."
Oh no. Oh, I
So
didn't realize that. I did
yeah,
see that picture though. I thought it said that somebody had put it together, so I didn't know if it was like a sketch someone did or like
no,
where
it's
they had
his photo
gotten
on
it.
his Instagram.
Oh God. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, so it's just but I just think she just drags, like, as soon as somebody says anything, and I understand that not everyone's going to agree with her, like not everyone agrees with me, but
Yeah.
you can't just instantly call everyone a trafficker or mentally unill. Not everyone can be that. It's just
I think
like
she's
the
just hot-headed. I
journalist.
just think she gets worked up and like just says whatever comes out.
I think she's very vengeful. I think she's very much like she doesn't like to be told no, and I think she doesn't like anyone to question her. And as soon as they do, like that journalist, if you looked at the full text messages, even
Yeah.
the ones with Julia's full thing, there's not one thing she said that could have been taken as she was trying to harm Julia or control her in any way.
I
She
thought
was
that too.
blatantly, yeah, she was just blatantly like, if you need some help and you are in a bad situation, call 911, and anyone would have advised that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and Joe Ward was the same. He
I
never
thought
ever,
his I thought his text message was actually really nice. Like he
yeah,
was just like, I'm gonna give you space, like, whatever. And then she asked some more questions and he's like, do you have time to talk? Like it'll be 5 minutes. Like it's too much to text. Like,
yeah, and she said, yeah. And then he tried to,
but
he
again, I'm
said,
only
look,
on one side.
so it's just kind of like, and from what I know about Joe Ward, he reached out from her in the beginning because he generally wanted to help. It was nothing to do with the music side of what he does. He never offered anything that side. He just kind of said, like, there's a lot of pressure, you're online, I've been through it. And she had reached out to him, Julia, several times saying, help me. So he kind of tried to get in contact and said, what do you need help with? And fear had threatened to ruin his life, ruin his career. It seems to me really strange. Like, if you want to help Julia, all these people are reaching out, you'd be like, yeah, let's use their resources. They've got reach, they can help you.
Right.
But she just doesn't want anyone near Julia at all. Just,
Yeah. I think she got very possessive.
I think it was very like she almost needed to control what Julia would and wouldn't say, and that to me that points to the fact they've had the DNA back for a long time, and she knows Julia is very highly emotive and can't hide certain things very well, and she might tell people. So I feel like she wanted to kind of keep a lid on things
When do you think they got it back?
before Dr. Phil.
Do you think that? And
I think I think the experts on there, obviously the expert panel who have worked with, the military, they've done FBI work. They pointed out that she had like a visual kind of change when they mentioned DNA or the truth coming out, and I think it's because she already knew what that was, and she was
uh,
finding it very hard to meet Dr. Phil's gaze when asked those certain things.
okay.
Even when he said, "If you aren't Polish, would you give your DNA to Scotland Yard?" And she was kind of like, "No, I already tried to do that," and she just couldn't. She wasn't like, "Well, yeah, that's the hope because I really want to know if I'm Madeline." She was kind of like, because she already knew she wouldn't ever get the chance to do that.
Right.
That's
Okay,
my
now
view.
the Scotland Yard part, I couldn't figure that part out. So, what do you know? Like, what is it?
Right, so Scotland Yard is kind of like the UK's version, most similar to like the FBI.
Okay. Oh my God, that makes so much more sense. I kept
Yeah,
picturing a
so,
building in my head, and I was like, "What is this place? Like, who's got this?" Like,
yeah, so like
so
the Met Police and like the Find Maddie team, like Operation Grange, would all like be under Scotland Yard. So
okay,
they would kind of oversee it all. So the DNA would go. So, for instance, when you contact Find Maddie team online, they would then verify you and then put
Okay.
you through to Scotland Yard and Operation Grange.
And so they're like the FBI. So they're handling the Madeline case or no?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Operation Grange is the operational part of Scotland Yard that are dealing with Madeleine McCann.
And that's who you've been in contact with.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's who we like. So I had a girl, if you look back on my videos, I had a girl called Maddie with a Madi that came out just after Julia, who thought she could be Madeleine McCann. And
Oh, I
she,
saw that.
yeah, so she started messaging me. There was a group of about 5 of us from TikTok who were speaking to her daily. She came out with this story about how she'd been found by a lake in France at 3 or 4, unconscious with injuries. And she'd gone into a children's home and adopted from there. So we kind of listened to her, put her in touch with the Operation Grange, and then it came out 2 weeks later that she'd made the whole thing up. So
Oh. And how did you find out?
because I'd started to do some background digging because like by that time she had my mobile number, we were talking on WhatsApp and stuff like that. And lots of she wouldn't do a video so that I could send it to Operation Grange, which is what they were asking for. They were saying, can we just get a video from today? And she was like, no, I'll do a photo but not a video. And I'm like, it's a bit strange. And then she wouldn't send her ID to them. They needed that. And then I just started looking into her phone number. I just found out she had like about 30 profiles on Facebook in different names, several on TikTok.
Oh, geez.
We still haven't quite figured out what her real name is or even who she is because we thought we'd figured it out and that she was a girl who's 16 from Germany. But it's got so much bigger than that. I don't see a 16-year-old girl being able to operate on that level.
Right.
But Operation Grange are aware of it and they have spoke to her and said to her stop doing it online and they are looking into it. So I've just left it with them now.
Okay. So do you know if they've looked into the Julia side of things? They must have.
When I spoke to the contact I had at Operation Grange, which was just after Fia had gone to Poland, they said they'd never been contacted previously by Julia in that
Oh,
situation.
that would have been the very
Since
first
then,
place that she should have contacted that.
well, she said when she went onto Instagram, her first headline was, I've tried to contact them. I've been to all the
Right.
embassies. No one's listened. Since then, I've tried to get further confirmation. And they say because of ongoing things, they won't talk about it anymore. And I completely understand that. Um, but they initially did say they'd never heard from Julia or Fia in the case.
Okay.
So
Okay. I
that's
don't
what
understand that. Like I just feel like that should have been the very first place that you would go. To well, I shouldn't say I don't understand this. That says a lot, in my opinion. That says a lot.
that's why I started this whole thing because when I first started looking into it, um, first of all, I didn't believe that if someone would come forward saying they were Madeleine McCann and had like the eye thing and everything, like she was saying, that they wouldn't have jumped on that because they've already kind of tested loads of different kids. They've had loads of different people claim it before. And she was saying, like, I've contacted them 9 times, they've not responded. And I was like, it doesn't sound right. She said she'd gone to the Portugal police, the embassies, and I thought, why wouldn't they get back to you? And then the more she posted on social media, on Instagram, the more I thought, you've already got the world's attention, so why you keep going?
Right.
It just didn't seem right. And then once I started looking into it and realised she'd also claimed to be 2 missing children before Madeline,
Is that
that's
true?
when
Did you find evidence of that?
yeah. Well, first of all, the Livia Shep thing
Yeah.
is one she's done with Fia since. So they've talked about that in radar interviews
Okay,
that they
yes,
wanted
that
to
one.
do it. Yeah. And Estacia Bishop, who's from Utah, was the first one she claimed to be. And the Polish missing people's charity have the screenshots of her emailing them saying, do I look like this girl? Could I be this girl?
Oh,
Um, so it just seemed like, and it was almost like, and one of our college friends came out, Julia's, on TikTok early in the investigation and said that she was almost obsessed with being a missing person and would message her friends like, do you think I look like this one? So
like, do
to
you think
me,
she actually thought she was, or do you think it was just a big scam?
I think she's probably been through trauma in the past. I agree with that. Um, I think she was probably desperate to belong to any other family than her own.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I get too. That just all the trauma and whatever kind of went on in her life, she was just not happy with, you know, how she was raised and whatever went on. And I just feel like she was looking for something.
I just feel like she's almost like a bit of a fantasist in the way, like it might be a mental health, that kind of like she wants to be a singer, she wants to be a model, she wants to be something other than what she is. um I think she's always think she's destined for more. And I think when she stumbled across Madeleine McCann and realized that how loved she was and how much everyone wanted to come home, she almost talked herself into it.
Oh,
But
I just think it's so sad, like so sad.
I do think it's really sad. But I think Julia's a lot more manipulative than we give her credit for. I do think we can't excuse it all with mental health.
Well, yeah,
Um,
you know what? That's true too. That's absolutely true too.
like in the original post that she started making, comparing herself to Madeleine McCann, she would edit the eye color of Madeleine McCann to fit her eye color. And if you look at the original photos of Madeleine McCann next to the one she's edited, Madeleine has the same color eyes as her when she didn't. So she's
Oh,
not just editing her own photos; she's editing the photos of a missing child. And to me, that's just crazy.
yeah. I think yeah, she must have definitely wanted it.
I do think, you know, she's without being too graphic, she's obviously on loads of adult sites. Um, she's been on loads of different sites looking for fame, looking for to be on film, to be on singing. She's constantly chasing something.
Yeah.
And she's had GoFundMe's before for she had a GoFundMe for a dead fiance, for a dying dog,
Someone
for a treatment. So she's always like almost like up to some kind of menace. She's always like up to something. Um, she admitted in the beginning, I don't know how far you've been following this for, but when Thea was first going live with her, she admitted to faking being a modelling scout to try and lure teenage girls in so that she could put them on OnlyFans.
Oh my
And
God.
she's admitted that on a live, and I've got the video of it, and I never put it up because it's talking about SA and stuff like that, and I don't want to do it. But she said, like, I know it's wrong, but I've been a whore since I've been 12. It's all I know. And I just thought, it's too much.
Yeah. I don't know who this is. Is it Nita, Neda? That keeps saying she knows Fia and wants to talk to you. I missed it now.
I can see what I'm trying to look for it.
Oh, she just. Yeah. What were you saying? Is it Nita or Netta? I missed it. What were you saying? Everybody's saying, put her in your box, Julie.
I don't know who it is. I've never heard of her, but I'm happy for you to do it. I don't know who it is.
I don't know. I don't know if I know how to do it. Hold on, let me see. What do I have to do? I have to find her name in this big list.
You need to go to multi-guest, and then it should say like who can and can't go live, and if she's got.
Oh, can I just click on her name?
Maybe I think you can. I don't go live very much.
I know. This is only like. No, it says block, mute, report.
I do recognize who she is now. She's the mob daughter. She's got like 250,000 subscribers, followers or something. I know. I think I spoke to her before actually.
Oh, okay. Hold on. What does this say? I'm in here waiting for you. I just don't see the guest box. It's probably my bad. Hold on. Okay, I see the guest box. I'm in it. I see you and I, and then I see viewers underneath, but I don't see like an ad. I'm so bad with this. Tell me what to do, guys.
If she requests, it might come up on the bottom where it says multi-guest. There might be one request there. Is there?
What was that?
It might be my phone. I'm getting a text. Let me put my phone on.
I was like, is that her telling me she wants to join? Nita, we're trying.
Click multi-guest.
Oh wait, do I click on hosts? Nope. Like there's no like search button or something.
I think she needs to request, and then you need to accept it, like you did with me.
Can you request it? Normally it would say, I guess maybe because we're on a dual live. I just added Haley though.
Yeah, how did you do that?
I just what did I do?
I hardly ever go live apart from one of my friends, so I never know how I'm doing it.
That's same. I don't start these. Haley, can you open a live and get her in your box? Hold on. What did I do? People are saying to multi-guest. Okay, let me go to guests. Maybe
Yeah.
there's a box. I'm clicking something. If turn off multi-guest. No, I don't want that. So it is on multi-guest, but I don't
Yeah, and
see
then
a
I think you
search
need to
thing.
find her name. Is she still in here?
Yeah, maybe she left. Maybe she got fed up. She's
I
like,
think
this
you're
girl's
thinking-
useless. She doesn't know how to do it. Okay, I don't even see her in the go live together box thingy here. Panel, grid, allow requests from viewers. That's turned on. So she should be able to request. I see the blue and pink one. Yes, I see that. She's here, it says.
Right. So can you click on her name and then maybe will it happen? I'm so useless at this.
It did a second ago. Hold on. I'm going to click on somebody else's name and see what comes up. Okay, nope, that didn't work. Nope.
She has to run
You
back
do
to
a
her.
request and we'll haul you up. I think it's because you're on dual. Is there a way I can change dual then?
I'm trying to think how you do it.
Quick invites, make faster connections, send invites to a few hosts. No, that is not what we want. And then there's only 2 people. Host a live with others. That's what I'm in. It's
Someone
all
said change it to, someone said change it to grid instead.
okay, hold on. Oh my God, I only figured out the other day how to do that. Just
No,
sec.
I literally every time I go on live, I'm like, what am I doing?
Oh, seriously. I think this might be like the 7th time I've been on here. And normally,
Yeah,
okay, hold on. What did I just click to go to find out the grid? Oh, I'm on grid. Yeah. So panel. Oh, maybe I have to go to panel then to add someone else. Hold on. Oh no, now you're really little. Hi down there.
no, that's right then. You should be able to add someone else now.
Oh, I got her. Hold on.
Oh, good.
Just popped up. Let me go back to
Oh,
panel
wait.
grid.
I think it's working.
Okay, hold on.
Hey.
Go to panel. I'm going to turn off this horrible ring light. It's so dark.
Am I on? Am I on?
Yay!
Hi, guys.
Okay,
Oh
what's
God.
your name?
Hi, I'm Netta. Sorry, I look like a crazy person because I just had a hat on.
Oh, that's all right.
Hi, I'm Netta. I have 2 accounts. This is my mob daughter account. I have a life story coming out on Netflix about my life story. I'm actually a Persian girl.
Oh, no way.
So I know Persian Medium, but I'm not really into like exposing people because I always think people expose themselves.
Yeah.
I have another account called Mob Daughter. It's called Mama Netta. I'm a spiritual coach.
Okay.
So I have 2 different accounts. So one thing I wanted you guys to know is I met Fia about 4 years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. One, I'm in the industry. So I want you to know that half the pictures that she posts in the red carpet,
Yeah.
her husband is a producer. He can pay for her to go to any event. Red carpet events, you can go to them. So what she's known for, she's not going to like this. She's known for waiting for everyone to leave and then going up on the stage and taking pictures of herself. She's known for photoshopping. So I want to play a video for everyone here. This is gold, and I was going to wait
Oh God, I can't
to
wait.
show you all this. Okay, so I'm going to show you all a video.
Gentlemen.
Okay, hold on. So
Okay.
everyone, I need you guys to all know this is the woman that she claimed interviewed her. Now I want to show you an example of how she gets interviews. Okay, so this is I'm a celebrity trainer. So I go to red carpet events and I work with really big celebrities. So I go to like a lot of these red carpet events. I'm embarrassed. I never even take pictures because it's embarrassing. It's like, I'm not what am I going to go in the red carpet? She does. Okay. She loves herself. Okay. So Susan Harasuna, the video I'm about to show you, is one of my very good friends. And the reason I met the medium, she's not a medium, by the way. So my father
Wait, no, hold on. Don't run over that. What do you mean?
Oh, sorry. Oh, she's not a medium. Okay, so listen to this, okay? I'm actually a real medium, but I don't do it for a living. So what happened was Susan Harasuna, who's my friend, she's an anchor woman for Fox 11 News.
Yeah.
She called me one day and said, "Hey, I met another Persian girl, and she's a medium like you." And I was like, "Really? So what's her name?" And oh, she's really famous. She's Persian medium. My father started Persian TV in America. I know every single person in America. that is a Persian medium, singer, dancer.
Okay.
No one knows her. No one knows her. We do know her husband. He is an actual producer who pays money to help films. So the one film that she put her own picture in, you know, she photoshopped her picture in that
In
on
which
that
one?
post. Oh, you guys haven't seen that?
I don't think I
Oh,
did.
no.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I can see
Okay,
Haley,
it for
let's
like
do
3
one thing
seconds.
at a time. Okay, I'm going to show you this
okay.
one first. So Susan, my friend, she was going to a birthday party and somehow she found out she found out that Persian Medium is going around saying she was interviewed by Fox 11 News. What had happened was Susan and her met at a red carpet event where Susan Harasuna was a real anchor at a real red carpet event. She was just a guest of her husband. She approached Susan and said, "Will you interview me for Fox 11 News?" And Susan said, "No, I can't. Like, I'm not the one who picks who I interview." She said, "Well, will you do me a favor? Will you act like you're interviewing me
For a picture?
for a video?" And that video is, I'm blocked from the Persian Medium, so I can't see her stuff. But if you go to her page and look on her highlights, it's the Fox 11 News one. Now
I've
watch.
seen it.
So Susan is on a vacation. She hears her name on Fia's live, calls me and says, "You need to help me." And I go, "What happened?" And she goes, "The Persian Medium is involving me, not me, her." She's like,
Yeah.
"Can you please make a video?" And I was like, "Susan, I don't expose people. I have enough shit on my plate." Like, I'm exposing the mafia, okay? So I don't really expose like some dumb lady. So anyway, I'm going to show you the video that Susan sent me. This is from Susan, not me. Hold on. This is going to blow your mind. I wanted,
Yes.
hold on. Hold on, you guys. I'm not that savvy. And I have to look on my iPad for it. Hold on. Oh, maybe wearing my glasses will help you guys. Hold on.
Hi.
So
That's what I
wait,
have
let
to
me
do.
tell you guys while I'm looking for my glasses. Okay, so I meet the person, this Fia girl. So she's coming to my workout class in Malibu. I own a studio in Malibu, and she's coming to my workout class, and she tells everybody she's this big celebrity. She doesn't know that in my class you're dancing with Pink, Lady Gaga. Like, there's celebrities in my workout class. So funny thing is, oh, there's my glasses. Thank you. So the funny thing is, and my husband brought them to me, is that so she comes into my studio and I'm natural. Like, I don't wear makeup and do my hair when I'm going to go work out. She got so insecure. She walks into my bathroom, one bathroom that I have for 35 women that are in my class. It took her an hour and 15 minutes to do her face, to come back out to do a sweaty workout. And I looked at my friend Susan and I go, "Why'd you bring her? Like, what is the point of this?" And then my friend is like, "Well, I want, you guys to have lunch together." So at the end, I couldn't even go to lunch with her. She made me sick. Like, I felt yucky.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know. She's not
You're
a
on
celebrity.
fire. Oh my God.
All right, hold on. Album videos. I should have been ready for this, but I didn't even know you guys were live.
I just went on because I just got home from work, and then Haley popped on, and then we joined, and it was just kind of impulsive.
Okay, hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second. You guys talk while I'm looking.
Okay.
I don't know if I can say anything now. Haley?
I know. I'm literally like, where else is this going to go now? I thought I'd seen it all.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
it
on.
went from one place to. Well, I'm glad we added you. I just kept seeing it pop up, and I was like, "Who is this?"
I know. I've been waiting to show you guys this video. I thought I'm gonna wait until the dust set. Okay, wait. I have an idea. I'll be right back. I'm gonna send it from my phone to my iPad. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
So she said her page or her account is Mob Daughter.
Her account is Mob Daughter. She's got like nearly 250,000 subscribers, and she's like quite big. Like, she's really well known, and she's like literally, she's the most genuine, lovely person. Like, I've seen loads of her videos, and she's just like, she's really
I
great.
had no idea. So this isn't her. She said she has two accounts. So this is the other account.
No, she's on the Mob Daughter account now, but she also does her own lifestyle kind of stuff.
Okay. Oh, I get it. So she's got her name, but her account is actually Mob Daughter.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back, and I just sent it to myself as a text. Here it is. Here it comes. All right, guys, you ready?
Wait, hold on. Lead up to it again. What is it that we're watching again?
Okay, so this is to okay, so all right, let's start. Breathe, nada, breathe. I'm ADD, so I gotta, okay. 1, Forbes magazine, fake. Why?
Oh, yeah, everybody
you know that. Okay, Jack Canwood, book author, fake. Sugar Ray Leonard's wife, my best friend, her name is Bernadette Leonard, fake. The picture she has of Sugar Ray Leonard is from a fundraiser that she took a picture with him. That was from 15 freaking years ago. She still posts it. So the badge, fake. There's no such, I'm sure you guys all know that. Anything that she posts is a Photoshop, and she does bots. Here's the perfect example of how she does interviews. Susan Harasuna, Fox 11 News.
Okay,
on her highlight. Okay, here we go. Ready? How do I flip this?
Don't ask me. I don't know how to mirror.
There.
Everybody.
Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. Let me turn the volume up. Okay, you ready, guys?
Okay.
Ready.
Hi, everybody. I'm Susan Harasuna. I'm one of Meta's good friends. And I want to let you know that I am a Fox 11 News anchor. I did do an interview with the Persian Medium. However, that was as a friend to her, as a favor to her. I would not call her a friend of mine currently. But I did it as a favor, and I told her specifically that that video, that interview, could not be used anywhere. It was not supposed to be posted on YouTube or on any social media platform. That interview never, ever aired on KTTV Fox 7. I hope that
Nita, we can't see it.
Oh, no, you guys can't see it?
I didn't want to interrupt because I wanted to hear it, but we didn't see.
Shit. Wait, do you see anything?
Just your Mob Daughter logo.
Oh, no. Okay, so how do I do this?
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to flip the camera. You see me here, right?
No,
we can't see you.
Oh, you don't see me? Okay, wait. Why don't they see
me?
Can
I just say how much I love that you don't know how to do this either? I
didn't turn anything off. My husband is like, "What'd you turn off?"
I streamed the whole Dr. Phil show mirrored. Like everybody was like, "Why is everything backwards?"
Do you see now? Do you guys see?
No.
What happened? Oh, wait. Now?
Oh, yes, now we can.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to play it again. Sorry about that. God,
I'm like my phone. Nice close up.
Hi, everybody. I'm Susan Harasuna. I'm one of Meta's good friends. And I want to let you know that I am a Fox 11 News anchor. I did do an interview with the Persian Medium. However, that was as a friend to her, as a favor to her. I would not call her a friend of mine currently. But I did it as a favor, and I told her specifically that that video, that interview, could not be used anywhere. It was not supposed to be posted on YouTube or on any social media platform. That interview never, ever aired on KTTV Fox 11. I hope that clears the air.
There you go, guys.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Hold on, let me flip us back.
I'm having secondhand embarrassment, and I don't like it.
Well, and the reason I wanted you guys to see that is how she gets all of her interviews. She pays. If you guys want to look up all the authors that she claims that she's in books with, none. Her platform was purchased. When I met her, she had like 60,000 followers, and she wasn't verified. And she said, "Aren't you a celebrity trainer?" And she's like, "How come you're not verified?" And I was like, "Girl, I don't give a shit about that stuff. I got real work. Like, I'm a real person. I don't need to show the world." I mean, I got verified eventually, but she actually within a month had 9 million followers and got verified. I was like, "Okay, girl." And the reason she turns off all her comments is she doesn't have comments. She used to buy her comments. And then
what do you mean?
So you can buy likes and comments. She used to buy them. So people started calling her out and saying like, "You buy these." And so she just turned off everything.
Like bots or something?
Yeah, you can buy them. I don't know how they do it, but they buy them. And another thing you guys should check is just Google her. Go Persian Medium fraud. And when you'll see that how many people have lost hundreds and thousands of dollars to her. And you know what she does? If you don't continue to pay her, she'll say that she'll put a hex on you.
I've seen that.
And she'll come after you like that. So, but I want everyone in this room to know there is absolutely no such thing. I'm a medium, okay? And I connect to people in heaven. I don't charge, nor should you. So I want everyone to know that there is no such thing as a psychic. If there were psychics in this world, we wouldn't be living the way we're all living today. Right. So there is no psychic. She's never cracked a single case ever. So I'm sorry that you guys got fooled. And I'm sorry, not fooled, but, you know, just whatever. And I'm sorry because I could have come sooner, but she's no one. Like, who cares? Like, let her.
A circus now, though. It's so good that you came.
Well, I'm glad. I can have a reading. Follow Mama Netta. I have another account called Mama Netta. I do free readings every day for the last 3 years.
Seriously?
Yeah, and I've connected to like 700 loved ones.
Wow.
And I want you guys.
Now you have to tell us how that works.
Okay, so I do them for free, and all you have to do is just show up to my lives. I'm telepathic, so how I work, and I don't charge, and you don't send gifts. It's just, I'm here to help people understand how to connect to your loved ones yourself. But I will do a reading to show you, and I can tell you names. I can tell you very specific details, but I don't do it for a living. Yeah, I'm not hypocritical. You know, anything that these people write down here means nothing to me because I know who I am. So you can troll all you want. It doesn't bother me at all. My life story is coming out on Netflix in the next few years. And everyone will see that I am just a genuine person trying to help others because I've lived a really rough life. I've had some really hard pasts. And I think that God is now utilizing me to help people. And let me show you guys. I want to show you guys where I live. Today it's so pretty. I just want to show you guys how pretty.
Are you in California?
I'm from Malibu, California, but this is an island called Whidbey Island. And look how pretty it is today.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh my goodness.
Can you guys see how pretty it is?
Oh, look at the sun.
Yeah. It's really pretty here. This is so I'll show you guys. So Vancouver, Canada is over there.
Okay.
And Seattle, Washington is over there. Look at these cool clouds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm on an island, and the reason I'm here is I do a lot of spiritual work. So I needed to leave Los Angeles to ground myself. So
okay, that fascinates me.
Yeah, so I'm healing. I'm healing, but I'm glad that I was able to come on. I'm glad that you guys now know the truth. But Julie, be careful, you guys. You don't want to get too tied up because I can tell you some things. In Los Angeles right now, there's a team investigating her. So be careful. Like, just try to disconnect. And we should just all pray for that poor young girl that is dealing with all this stuff. Because I was a young girl manipulated by adults. So I understand what's going on.
So for your readings, how does that happen? So
you just come to my live. Look how messy my desk is. I just left my live. I do free readings for people. And then I teach people.
But how do you do it through a phone? Like, how do you feel?
Because I'm telepathic. Just come and watch. You'll be surprised. You'll be like, holy crap, how did she do that?
I'll definitely come and watch. I'd really love to see that.
Yeah. So follow me. It's Mama
I'm a skeptic.
I love you.
Love to see it.
I'm not. I love you.
I have a really great community of really amazing people, and everybody's learning. Today, I was teaching them about how pets visit you. Like,
stop it! Oh my God, I love that.
So come to my page, and normally, when you come to my page, I don't like people to you just come into my box, and then I tell you everything. I try to teach you guys how to get a real reading from a medium.
Okay.
You're not supposed to tell a medium anything. You're supposed to sit with a medium And you could just say like, hey, I'm just trying to connect to my mom, and then zip your mouth and sit. And
so when
that's
you're
what
telepathic, are you reading our thoughts?
yeah, I'm telepathic. They show me things that only you and them know.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it won't be in the obituary. It won't be on social media. It will be like something you might be holding in your hand. I'm telepathic. So I connect to them through here.
You're like,
Can you see anyone around Julie? Because she's a
Um,
skeptic.
I would rather you guys come to my room only
Okay.
because I'm walking around. I'm not
Yeah.
really sitting. But I will tell you, Julie does have a male that comes around her. It's a
Okay.
male. And he's a male. He has missing teeth.
I have no idea.
It will come. So it comes to you. This male could be someone in your life that would have been either a grandfather type or an uncle type.
Okay.
So
And
don't say.
okay.
She wanted to say something.
So
They're all making fun of me because he's got missing teeth.
did you lose a grandfather? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did your grandfather, when your grandfather passed away, do you remember him at all having something with his teeth?
Yes.
Well, that's the sign. It doesn't mean it has to be missing. He's showing me something that he's playing with.
Oh my God, my grandpa used to play with his dentures.
Yeah, so he could stick it out and bring it in. Stick it out
Stop
and bring it in.
it.
Sorry. And my fingers just got really cold. So what he likes to do is he used to sit on a chair that had brown and green in it.
I don't remember.
Something with plastic on top of it. Well, it's grandpa. We know it's grandpa. Because would your grandpa be very tall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he have like a strong hello?
Yes.
Yeah, it's him. It's him. He's talking, and he just told me, is this grandpa from your mother's side?
Yes.
And does your mother, are you Canadian?
I
Because
just got
red and
goosebumps.
white,
Yes.
red and white. Is he different than Canadian?
I don't know.
Was he in the service?
Yes.
Okay. So he spent a lot of time outside of Canada.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I see. Because I see him on a plane, which almost tells me maybe Army, Navy, no, Air Force, Navy.
Army, yeah.
Yeah.
The Navy.
So there you go. That's how I do it. So the reason I could see him is because he's around your energy field. So I see people that are around you. So grandpa, did he pass away at like the age of 72 or 76?
Yes, some an age like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
He's showing me numbers. Do you have a child?
Yes.
Girl?
Nope.
Okay. Who's the young? Do you have a sister?
Yes.
Is she younger than you?
Yeah, 10 years. Oh,
Yeah.
am I not going to say that?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. So he's telling me to tell you, stop arguing with her.
That'll never happen.
So I'm kidding. He's just showing me his girls.
Oh.
Yeah. And the last thing I'm going to tell you about the teeth was that, but I want you to know that's how I validate. So and if you guys think I'm looking at something, I'm not.
Yeah, we've never spoken before ever.
No. Yeah, but there you go. Cheers, you guys. I got to go take my daughter now to Walmart.
Thank you so much for joining. I followed you, just so you know.
Okay, and I'll follow you, and I'll give,
I'll
what is it, comment? I owe you one too, okay?
Haley.
Too. Okay, Haley,
Okay.
but I have to go now, and I talk to all of you later.
Thank you for meeting us. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I don't know how to get out, but I'll find it.
Yeah, I can help you. Haley!
How amazing was she?
No, I'm like, look, I'm all red. I'm like freaking out.
She's
That
such a
was
rock star.
so weird.
She commented on my video a while back, and then I went and looked at her profile, and I was just like, she's the real McCoy. Like, literally, she's the real Persian. Like, and she's a Persian medium.
Oh my god. Oh, I suppose.
And she's like I'm not against people at all. And as soon as you meet her, she's just got a lovely soul. She's like
Oh my
lovely.
god,
She's like
so
natural.
fantastic.
You can tell she's just like.
I don't think I've seen her videos or anything. I'll have to go on and look.
Sorry for asking.
I'm like beet red.
Sorry for asking for a reading for you, but I just literally couldn't.
No, I'm glad you did. I wanted to, but I was like, I better not. But
I had a medium the other night on here. An Australian medium contacted me, and she said, "I will do I love your videos. I'll do a reading for you for free." So she phoned me on WhatsApp, and for like over an hour, she made me cry about my dad, man. And she was so spot on. She's called Matilda, the medium on here, and she literally like. She knew my brother's name. She knew my kids' names. She knew like my dad. My dad like died. I turned up his life support a week before I had my youngest daughter, and she was like, he just wants you to know he has met her, and I was just like in bits. But she just got so much stuff, like things that she knew about my sisters, about everything. I was just like, how do you know that? She was just amazing.
See, somebody just said, are you still a skeptic? Yes, but that was really weird. Like, I think I'd need like a full.
Yeah, you do like.
Yeah,
like she said, like normally she'd bring up names.
The teeth thing was weird. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't, because my grandfather's favorite thing to do when we were little, he had like dentures on the top and would stick them, like you wouldn't be paying attention, then you'd look over and he'd be sitting there with his teeth stuck out, like to be funny, and you'd be like, Grampy, and so he did it all the time. So as soon as she said missing teeth, I was like, what are you talking about? But as soon as she said, did he play with his teeth, I was like, oh my god, like.
I thought when she said come over to her page, that makes loads of sense to me, because I spoke to a medium the other day who was like, sometimes when you're in a live, like in this live, there's loads of people going, oh, she's faking them fear and all this. Like they pick up on the negative energy. Like they've got loads, like nearly 500 people in here. So it seems like if she was in her own space and she was a lot like at peace, I really believe in them. I think if even mediums give you a little bit of comfort, like all I wanted to know the other night is is my dad okay? Like, is he okay? And is he mad at me for turning off his live support? That's all I wanted to know. Like,
oh, that's such a hard question, Haley.
I know, but I suffer like all the time with like he started my life and I ended his. That's how I feel. It's just like,
you know what? He probably wouldn't have wanted any other way.
Well, he couldn't. His organs were already shutting down. He couldn't have survived. But I just wanted to hear from him. Like, you know what? I'm okay. And if it gives you a little bit of comfort, then like, do you know what I mean?
That's
amazing.
Who's it hurting? A bunch of people are saying what medium and what account. What did she say was her medium account?
Her name is Matilda, the psychic medium, I think. Matilda, it definitely is. She's one of my followers. She's from Australia and she's brilliant. She's if you find her account, she's like got a cartoon face because she doesn't like showing her face in videos, because obviously they get a lot of stick mediums and stuff. And she just said that she didn't want to she wanted to kind of like dip her toe in and see what social media was like. She's got quite you know, she does her own business, she's got her own life and stuff, and I think like TikTok, if it worked out, it worked out, and if it didn't, she wasn't really bothered.
And mob daughter, hers was, they just said it, Mama Netta.
It's Mama Netta, and it's Netta mob daughter as well.
Okay, and the Mama Netta must be her readings one.
I think so. And that's one she does like lifestyle stuff and things.
Is official Mama Netta. Who just said that? Someone just said that.
Yeah, I need to.
Thank you. Okay, I'm totally going to follow her. That was really cool.
I followed her on one account ages ago, but I'll follow on her other one as well, because I'd definitely love to see her live, because she's just like she's really what's the word? Like when she's got just a really nice energy about her, where she just like I could just watch her for hours.
And I'm a big energy reader. Like I try and stay with energies that, you know, make me feel good, and all my friends are kind of on that wave. Like, so you could feel that from her. Like, I don't know her at all, and I immediately trusted her. I immediately believed what she was saying, but maybe I'm being gullible and naive, but I totally believed her.
I thought, this is my kind of Persian medium. This is my I almost felt like this was what was supposed to be for me.
Oh my gosh. All right. It is 8:30. I'm going to run. Haley, this has been so much fun.